All righty. One more swig of the good stuff. All right. I'll wait for a few more people to kind of try to file in. If not, I'll go. Oh, there's 10. All right. There's the magic number 10. Like the Bo Derek movie back in the 80s. Or was it the 70s? I think it's 80s. I can't remember. Anyway. What's up, Arian Drake? So every show, every podcast that I do, I'm going to try to select a theme for the podcast. And I think the theme today, and happy Friday, from the East Coast to the West Coast to the North and South, to the people in Canada, to the people in Mexico, to the people all around the world. England, Italy, Greenland, Scandinavia. My goodness, there's subs in Scandinavia. So what is going on? Shout out to everybody in Australia, the real Australians, the Aborigines. Shout out to the other people in Australia. Y'all cool too. So, but again, shout out again all the people in South America that are sub, Colombia, Cuba, Brazil. Thank you for the pictures in Brazil. OMG, I got to get down there. Oh my goodness. So shout out to everybody in the Pacific realm as well, the Asia Pacific realm. What is going on, people? Hope everybody's having a good Friday. It is about 3 p.m. on the East Coast. It is happy hour. So what is going on? Shout out to everybody. As I said, I believe it is 6 o'clock. No, 6 hours. So 6 hours. So 9 o'clock in England. So, yes, my PC. Well, I don't know what to name it yet. That's part of today's podcast. One of the subs, you all can name the PC. So, but yeah, some more. I went on my search this morning. I sent the Black Order out, and yeah, they found some more Infinity Stones for me. So, I'll have to show it to you here. That's what I'm going to do. That's one of them. So, one of the things I'm doing today. But what is happening, everybody? So, certainly hope everybody's good. Well, what's going on, Savage Uger? Always a pleasure. 8 o'clock in the UK. So, you all are 5. I keep thinking you're 6 hours ahead. So, all right, that's cool. What's up? How you all doing? Shout out to everybody in the UK. So, well, I'm going to name the PC. That's just pretty straightforward. So, I just need to think of a name while it's being built. You know how Xbox had Scarlet and Scorpio, and PlayStation's got the Kraken for the PS5. So, and PS4, I think they called it, Neo when it was being developed. So, they got the shaft. What happened to them in Australia? Yeah, well, again, the Australians are the Aborigines. The indigenous are the Australians. Those people that are there, that are down there now, they just there. Shout out to those people too. They cool as hell too, but they ain't the real Australians. So, but anyway, back to what we were talking about. All right, so. When I had the podcast the other day when I said that the Sony brass and Xbox brass and Nintendo brass, they get analytical data in from different sources, and one of the sources we're going to go ahead and talk about today. So we're going to go ahead and get going. What's going on, Halo Storm? It is what it is, another damage control. So we'll talk about that Halo show on Showtime. They have ordered 10 episodes of the Halo show. And so that is going to happen. Kind of like Netflix is doing the Witcher on Netflix. The Halo show was pitched back in, they've had a script since 2007. Okay. And basically what happened in 2 days' time, Microsoft sent the guy around in a Master Chief outfit, and he went to all your major studios at the time. Even Sony. Sony had a major studio at the time. Of course, he went to 20th Century Fox. They were huge at the time. They went everywhere. Universal. Your major studios. They pitched their Halo movie to, and Sony was going to buy the property, but make the movie, but buy the property. And Microsoft did not want to sell the IP. So this is that story I was talking about months ago with Jay Fonz. And Jay Fonz was like, oh, well, I can't find an article about it. This is that story. Now we have proof of what I was talking about. As I said at the top of the show, in time, you will know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that what you're doing is right, but fail just the same. Dread it, run from it, destiny still arrives. So, and within this deal that Sony was talking about, they were also, they were also in negotiations with other things, other properties. So, and this is back in the day. This is 2006, 2007 with the Halo thing. But I'll go ahead and share that with you all now. So the Halo Showtime, that's been ordered. Let's go ahead and let's see if I can bring that story on up here. And this is old news. This is stuff that was talked about like 2006. I just thought everybody knew about it. So I apologize if I start to bot. I'm just going to go ahead and show you I think, what do they call them? Show you the receipts of this show that's being ordered. And I just have to wait for Google to come up. I know what you're going to say. Damn it, Craig, you should have had this ready. You're right. So shout out to Matt's Gaming. He's talking about Xbox X hardware refresh. If you all want to go check him out later on. Like I said, the information I have on the next two consoles is that both are targeting pretty much the same things. PlayStation 5 will have more power for the simple fact that they've got to run their VR. They've got to run their VR, and they will have the more powerful console. So, I'm sorry if I started botting. So they're going to type in Halo Showtime series. And let's see here. I'm just trying to see something that I can bring up real quick. It's all here. IGN has it. Collider Videos has it. The Verge, Forbes. Let's just use The Verge. So this is proof of what I was talking about. For anybody who doesn't think that Microsoft was shopping Halo years ago, here's your article. As I said before, in time, you will know what it's like to lose. So Showtime is making a Halo TV series as first a movie that didn't happen, then a digital series that wasn't good. Now let me tell you this right here. I heard the digital series was garbage. Garbage is what I heard. I'm talking about Justice League trash. I have not seen it, but I have heard several people just talking about it at the comic book store, that it was straight trash. So, again, Showtime is doing it. So it's now a prestige paid cable show. So let's see here. Yeah, I don't know about Halo Nightfall. See, I've never heard of that. So, but again, the network has ordered, talking about the network is Showtime, has ordered a 10-episode first season for Halo with Awake creator Kyle Killen serving as showrunner, filmmaker Rupert Wyatt. He also did Rise of the Planet of the Apes, which I didn't watch, and I didn't know there was an Exorcist TV series. My God, I'm just way out of it. So says a series is scheduled to direct. He's set to direct several episodes in the series, which is expected to begin production in early 2019. Plot details are thin, with the press release simply stating that the show will be a dramatizing of an epic 26th century conflict between humanity and an alien threat known as the Covenant. So here we go. Halo has been eyed as a big opportunity for Hollywood ever since the game franchise debuted in 2001. Golly, it's been around 17 years. Wow. With Halo Combat Evolved. At one point, Lord of the Rings director Peter Jackson was attached to produce a feature film adaptation with an early draft written by Ex Machina, which I'm telling you, you got to watch Ex Machina. One of the best movies I've seen. Damn, it was a good movie. So, and Annihilation writer-director Alex Carlin. Guillermo del Toro was once in talks to direct before Neil Blomkamp joined the project. So these are some pretty big hitters. Okay, you got Neil Blomkamp. I'm sorry, it's Neil Blomkamp and Peter Jackson. My goodness gracious, how many Oscars did the Lord of the Rings win? Seriously. So, but this is just more proof of what I've been saying. And you all got to understand why I'm the messiah of the Xbox. I know everything about the Xbox. You know, I know how it. I know you can turn that thing on with your voice. It's got a Ryzen CPU in there. They told you it was a Jaguar, but a Jaguar is a cat. Everybody knows a Jaguar is a cat. So says the show's TV's ambitions roared to life in 2013 when Microsoft announced it was developing an adaptation in collaboration with Steven Spielberg's Amblin Entertainment. Who told you it was Spielberg? I think it was the black man in the green chair. You are just going to have to face facts that I know more than you do. Okay? I just know more. You know, it's like Khan said to Kirk, quite frankly, I'm just better than you. It's just the way it is. No harm, no foul. You know, it's just I'm the Messiah. I am the one people seek out the truth to come to. I am the bright light on the hill. I'm the man that lasts 3 hours at all types of things. Hallelujah. Can I get a Calypso horn? Calypso organ, not the horn. Calypso organ. So it says here, as a part of its Xbox Live original content plans, I didn't make this up. This is from The Verge, okay? A year later, Showtime joined that project, and Xbox shut down its original television division. Again, Microsoft has been wanting to develop this into a show/movie for years. I'm talking years. Again, so they had different companies attached to the product. So this is just reality, folks. Paramount looked at it, you know. So, but Microsoft wanted to control the IP, and it makes sense. They want to control the IP. So said it received, you know. So that's it, you know. But you got shows like Westworld. Netflix has Altered Carbon, which is okay. Amazon has rescued The Expanse, which I think is straight trash. I mean, it's trash, okay? So, but what I'm trying to tell you guys is this: streaming, and when you get that, you got to have original content to stream, okay? So this, again, point, it's just, it is the way it is. And why you think I'm the Messiah? You think do you all really think that anybody can just wake up and call themselves the Messiah of Xbox? This is why I'm the Messiah of Xbox. Okay, so you can trust me when I tell you that on AMC Movie Talk, which has been around for years. I mean, it's no longer AMC. It's called Collider. There's a guy on there named John Schnepp. He directed a movie, a documentary called "The Death of Superman Lives." But he also reported that Sony had talks with Microsoft about having a Spider-Man video game years ago. Years ago, they were going to use I think Miles Morales. They were going to use a version of Peter Parker. I mean, there were different versions they were talking about, but Sony wanted to direct the Halo movie, the same Halo movie that's now being talked about that I told you all about a few years ago, The same Halo movie that I guess it says it was just a glorified web series. I didn't know anything about that. But why don't we just stick to me being the Messiah? Okay, so let's come back here now. So do you finally now understand why I say in time you will know what it's like to lose? So it is what it is. It is what it is. So anybody who doubted the Messiah, when I tell you things, don't doubt me. Do not doubt me, because eventually the truth will come out. So, and again, I'm glad, look, if Showtime bought this, I hope they do right by it. I'm a fan of Halo. I love the lore. I don't know if this is going to be a straight front adaptation. Okay. So, I'm interested in it. I don't know if it's going to be one of those things that it's on Showtime for a little bit, then it'll go to Netflix or Hulu. You know how that goes. So, yeah, Xbox X refresh. That's what Max is talking about. I'm not for sure. So, So, but that first quote is the most important one of the day. In time, you will know what it's like to lose. So let's go to the other losers this week, which are when I tell you when a company gets analytical data. Everybody's always talking about, well, Messiah, how do you know such things? It's because I use research. I research things, folks. Again, you don't get to become the Messiah of Xbox just on the strength of nothing. I am this. It's just the way it is. All right. When I sent out the Black Order to find my Infinity Stones for my PC, it was tough work. You got to wait for stuff to go on sale. Now I need something called RAM. I think RAM means random access memory. And I need some RAM, but it can't be no $200 RAM. Okay. I will even take the Messiah will even look for DDR3, which I know is straight garbage. I know everybody's going to make fun of me, but the Church of the Messiah is PO. Can't afford the O and the R. But let me give a big shout out to guys like to Shownuff and to Trey BK, to everybody that has donated. I mean everybody from the games like Hellblade and stuff like that, to the Hot Wheels DLC, to the DLC for for Elite Dangerous, just all that, and to guys like KOP 901 and J Dub for their donations, just tremendous. I really don't want people to go around and say that it's a shitty community. There are really good people in the community. And so shout out to all those guys. I mean, everybody that has taken the time to do a little something. I do appreciate it. And because of that, I was able to get some things today. I don't want you all to think, I'm sure it's like, hey, well, what's he doing? And all that kind of stuff. What's taking him so long? Well, I always wait for sales. I try to get the best deal I can because I might be able to get two things because I wait on something. The reality is I get it. Building a PC, if you got, $700 to go, you can walk in anywhere, boom, 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 or click a button and stuff like that and get your parts. So shout out to everybody that's donated. Shout out to everybody that's thinking about donating. But like I said, I was able to get the webcam because of you guys, and the other stuff. Just I really do appreciate it. So, and yes, I'm in a good mood. Granted, I got to work the next 72 hours, so I won't be in a good mood in about another 4 hours. But I've got a nice rack of ribs. I'm going to be listening to the NBA free agency talk, and I have to find something to watch on. I'll tell you what, I watched this movie called Stargate. It was garbage. I mean, it was garbage. It had James Spader and Kurt Russell in it. This garbage. Garbage. All right. So let me keep it a strength here. Now let me go to a rumor. Now let me you take this with a grain of salt. This is a rumor. Google may actually be building a console, and I'm talking about a console killer. Okay, I'm talking about 10 to 12 T flops or 8 to 10 T flops. I'm sorry. I got told 8 to 10 T flops. What's up, Ryan? And so at 8 to 10 T flops, they will be able to achieve 4K and then a CPU that's going to rival something called an i3. I have no idea what an i3 is. Can somebody can an i3 do 30 to 60 frames per second? I don't know what this is. So Ryan's right. You can't go wrong with ribs. I can do my ribs right in the oven. You just preheat the oven to 350. You throw those ribs on there. I got Sweet Baby Ray. Shout out to Porter Rock 77 on that. But he's a craft man. I think he does the thick and spicy. Shout out to Porter Rock. I'm a Sweet Baby Ray man. So they said that about the steam machine. Well, I mean, again, you're right. You are 100% correct. So, but Google ain't lying. See, Google, Amazon, I think Amazon owns Switch. Google, Amazon, I think who owns Switch? Is it Amazon? But look, Google and Amazon are in a fight. They're in a fight over all kind of shit. So, but yeah, Sweet Baby Rage is good. Yeah, there you go. Antonio knows his barbecue sauce. Hey, look, but I'll buy what's cheaper. So, I'm a 10 for 10 man. But Sweet Baby Ray should be going on sale. Hell, it may be on sale now. Because 10 for 10 for July 4th. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. So what, 10 for 10? No, I know. Tell me nothing ain't beating that. I got 1, 2, 3. I bought 6 of them. I bought every flavor of Sweet Baby Ray. And I love the honey barbecue. My God, that's making my mouth water now. The honey barbecue sauce on those ribs. I just got to find something to watch because Stargate about made me vomit. I mean, that movie was garbage. I mean, this when you all watch it, you're going to be like, oh my God. So, like, what was he doing? All right. So, but anyway, Google very well be making a console. Just be on the lookout for more news possibly coming out. Google stock jumped up today and it had to be because they're making something, because I know their Google phone did not do well. So, yeah, I'm always hungry. Yeah, I'm a pretty good big guy. So so source Forbes for Google. You talking about for the Google or for the barbecue sauce? So my source for Google is Forbes. I try not to read the console war stuff to bring it to the channel, So, but I am open for free smoke. If somebody wants to come in and give me free smoke, that's fine. Because nobody wants to. So, but I need somebody who thinks that the Xbox has the best version of all these multi-plat games. So, and which they probably do. But I can use the smoke. That way I can use them on my ribs. So, I believe Forbes, check that on out. So, let me see if I can pull that story up. But of course, that means I have to leave the chat. I'll just Google the source here. Game Rant is reporting Xbox may get mod support. So Google. Okay, well, we'll just use Polygon. Let's see here. Well, Polygon won't work good. We'll go to Kotaku. It was Jason Schreier I read. But it's a rumor. But I know everybody's about receipts. Like Lucas said, ask for proof. You all need to ask for proof. So again, that's why I said rumor. People got to know how to preface their information. All right, this is taking too goddamn long. So, I literally just told it to go back, and it won't do it. So, we'll just go ahead and use this then. Now my Cortana pops up out of nowhere. The screen popped up out of nowhere. Okay, let's see if I can pull this up here. Now this is Polygon, and they are citing Kotaku as well. So this is what we'll use. And voila. So Google may be working on a gaming console, according to ongoing reports of behind-the-scenes meetings between Google and folks in the industry. Now, again, this is a rumor. So since we haven't heard many specifics about Google's video game plans, but what we have heard is that it is a three-pronged approach. One, some sort of streaming platform. Yeah, because Google's heavy into streaming with YouTube. Some sort of hardware in an attempt to bring game developers under the Google umbrella. Uh-oh. That means Google gonna be buying studios. I can tell you this right now. I gotta keep it 100%. There is no way for Sony to compete with Google when it comes to getting studios. Okay. Says whether though aggressive recruiting or even major acquisitions. So aggressive recruiting means they would open up their own ground up studio. Let's unpack that. And it says Kotaku reported. So again, they're just sourcing Kotaku as well. I suggest you source Kotaku as well. I think Jason Schreier reported it. So it is what it is. The current and see, they can get in here. This is a very good point. Says the current console landscape is troubled, to say the least. Sony is getting beaten up over trying to keep its garden nice and walled. Microsoft console business isn't doing well. Now, this is coming from Polygon. This is what I've been trying to say, but it's like, oh, you're a hater. You're a hater. Well, look, you got independent sources trying to tell you simps that it's not going well. All this bullshit of 6 T-flops and all this, just shut up. Shut up and play your games. Play your games, you know. And Nintendo has found value in meddling its portable and console businesses. Sony's Fortnite crossplay account issue may be a look into what the future consoles will look like. Interchangeable boxes through which we log into our various gaming accounts and subscriptions. Yeah, this line right here is what Microsoft wants. Look, trust me, if Google gets into this, if Google were to, and they turn it on, they will be unstoppable. This company has got more money than they know what to friggin' do with it. So, I mean, it literally did. They print money. They print money. How do they make money? They will charge 20 cents a week, okay, to go ahead and keep your website open for their search. Google's a mathematical equation, by the way. That's what they call their equation that goes and gets the information. But can you imagine when you do this Google search Star Wars and see how many pages come up? That you may have 50 pages, and everybody on that page, you may have 10 websites on that page. Each one is giving Google anywhere from 20 cents to $1.30 to advertise. I mean, then can you imagine how many websites there are? And then Google is used the most around the world. So they just got more money than people know what to do with, you know? So it's unbelievable, you know? But look, if they get into this business, somebody's going down. I mean, there's not enough room for 4 consoles. Okay, somebody will go down. So, I mean, it's the way it is now. I mean, this is the biggest shark there is. This is the Tyrannosaurus, not the sexual Tyrannosaurus, but just the Tyrannosaurus Rex is what is happening right here. And if they get in, somebody's done. I don't care who you are. I don't care what side of the fence you fall on. I don't care what you want to do. Again, in time, you will know what it's like to lose. Okay? That's the theme today. Somebody's got to lose. And I am not a loser. I'm a lot of things. Well, I am not a loser, you know. So, you know, I opened up a church, and there's always people willing to come into the church. They're people that give to the church, you know. So, but somebody's got to go. I mean, I don't know who it's going to be. I personally think it could be Sony, because that is too much money coming down the pipeline. It is. That is just that. Just trust me. Just read about Google and how that company got founded. So, but again, in time, you will know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're so right, but fail just to save. Dread it, run from it. Destiny still arrives. And if Google gets into this, it's over. It's over. So it's over. Katie bar the door, take up the snack cart, you know, go to bed, don't wake up, do not pass go. I mean, whatever you all want to call it. So, you know, am I quoting Polygon? Well, Polygon used a source from Kotaku, so it is what it is. So it is what it is. Yeah, so and Google ain't gonna go out like that. Google will go to those AAA studios. Google can buy every single game studio like today. Literally, just walk in and just take it. There's nothing they can do about it. You know, so Ah. All right, so moving on. All right, you all, give me a few more likes. So yeah, give me a few more likes. So, you know, hold on. I heard something outside. Oh, of course. Hold on, is it? All right. All right. Well, back to what we were doing. All right. So, all right. So, moving on. H1Z1 has got 10 million PS4 players. I'll say that again. They've got 10 million PS4 players, apparently. I'll shout out to Sick Humor, because I know he talked about this a little bit earlier. Go check out Sick Humor's podcast. So, you know, So let's type in H1Z1. See what pops up here. And a lot of stuff happened. Wow. Oh, okay. I'm getting sidetracked here. Okay. So oh, domino. So there we go. I'm going to screen share this because I'm going to give you the receipts, as the millennials like to say. I got the receipts. Damn it. Share. Okay, here we go. And so H1Z1 surpasses, again, this is coming from VentureBeat. Yeah, I'm trying. I do not use these console war bullshit things. You come here for the truth. So, you know, H1Z1 surpasses 10 million players on PlayStation 4 1 month after open beta launch. So I don't know what a PUBG is, but apparently something called a PUBG copied this game. But apparently this game is very successful. And this is why I don't, you know, I'm not going to get into the whole, oh, well, people don't play this and play that. The fact is that there are actual, because people got their own opinions, and that's fine. Everybody has an opinion. But when you have actual quantified data, because we live in the age of quant, so you all have quantified data you all can go and get. Don't come to me, don't step to me with your bullshit. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, look, I mean, H1Z1, which has free smoke, by the way. That's probably why so many people was playing it. I played it, and then somebody gave me free smoke, so I'm a fan of it, even though I don't play these type of games a whole lot. So, but H1Z1, 10 million players. I mean, again, so again, Fort Pub or PUBG, whatever it's called, they need to make that game free to play, and they got to get it on all these other consoles and get it ready to go. That's all I can say. I mean, that's if they want to stay relevant, because this in December, nobody's going to be, I mean, I won't say nobody, PUBG will be down. With that said, that guy made his money. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. He's laughing all the way to the bank. So these companies that invested in it, that invested in what they're doing, is the joke's on you. I mean, the people that gave them money. So, but I know that's a big PC game, and I know it's a big PC crossplay game. So, you know, it is what it is. So let's keep this up here. Let's go to this analytical data that Sony has. That you know, and we're going to shut this conversation down, because people want to know what these companies get and how they get different information and stuff like that. So we'll go to this one that I'll unveil my Infinity. Well, I can go a little bit slower. I'll come back into the chat here in a minute. Let me share this screen right here. Now, this is very important that I say this, because this is going to be the last thing that I say about crossplay. Now, what you're reading right here, this is YouGov. This has got nothing to do with consoles, anything like that. Sony, Microsoft, it doesn't matter. They all use YouGov. I mean, you can see right here, politics, entertainment, consumer, which is where we are now, technology, media, lifestyle, and a whole bunch more. Music companies use YouGov. YouGov, actually, when you sign up for stuff, you may not know it, but they're tracking your data. Everybody they're so happy to get online. Look at me, I'm sharing my information. I'm at the mall. I'm at White Castles. Hey! Well, when you share information like that, these are the companies that collect your information, okay? They will collect your information, and then they will share it. You know, this is free. This is free. But Sony, more millennials, and look, millennials don't know come here from Sikkim. They're cute, but they're confused. This is the most confused group of people walking around. I mean, I can't even say they're walking. Millennials are moving so fast, and they're not going anywhere. I say that in one of my songs, okay, that I wrote. It said, well, how does it go? It says, you can run, but you can't go far, because everywhere you look, right there is where you are. Okay, so, but millennials are moving 1,000 miles an hour, and nothing's happening for them. And they're getting depressed. They're the most depressed generation of people. I'm not saying that they're depressing to be around. They just suffer from a lot of depression. They really don't know how to talk to people, because they've grown up with technology, and the technology has, honestly, it's robbed them of basic things that everybody else knows how to do generations ahead of them. So, but ultimately, how do you all think Sony knows that more millennials want to play PlayStation? That's you got to ask why companies do certain things. And when companies, when companies get their information, they know what to do with the information. Again, the reason why Sony doubled down on single player games is because they already know. They already know that the people that buy their system, that purchase their PlayStation, let me put it like this, they already know they much rather play single player games and play with a bunch of simps online. Now, that doesn't mean that people don't want to play online. It just means that if they had a choice, just like if I had a choice and somebody says, my girl comes in and says, do you want to watch Close Encounters of the Third Kind, or do you want to watch Black Panther? I mean, she already knows I'm going to choose Close Encounters of the Third Kind all the time, 10 out of 10. I would choose that over any movie. Like I said before, I told you all, that's my favorite movie of all time. Now, she says, you want to watch Black Panther or watch, I don't know, another superhero movie, Thor Ragnarok that we have, I'm going to choose Black Panther, because Black Panther is my favorite solo type movie for Marvel. So this stuff like that. She asked me about Justice League. We breaking up. We are breaking up. You want me to leave your house? You just have to say we're going to watch Justice League, and then I'm leaving your house. the hell with you in your house. How can you watch Justice League? But anyway, that's, you know, like I said. But ultimately, this poll came out on the 27th, or this data came out. This is after E3 and after the whole crossplay blow up and bullshit. See, despite all that outrage, now I will join and say it's fake outrage, because we now have quantified data that says it was just a bunch of bullshit. Because the millennials, they're confused and they still want to play on the PlayStation. So, I mean, you know. Don't ask me what I'm drinking. Just know I'm enjoying it. So, but yeah, definitely got to chop this one up with you guys, because that one was kind of a that was a right cross to the face. So, you know how it's, see, if Sony knows that more people polled from 18 to 30 or 34, Sony already knows they want to play on the PlayStation despite everything that people are screaming. They know. So this is when I said you all have to understand that these companies, whether it be Microsoft, whether it be Nintendo, whether it be Sony, they know their customer base better than we could ever imagine. They do micro-targeting. They target certain kinds of people, and they bang it out, okay? They bang it out. So it may not be 3 hours of banging out like the Messiah, but hey, that's why I'm the Messiah. You know, so, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah. OBJ the Don said that Fortnite, PUBG, and H1Z1 are trash. Trash. So we can't argue with facts. So you all are tired of battle royal games. Like I said, I don't really play them. I just like H1Z1 because it gave me free smoke. That's it. I am not caring about. I'm not caring about nothing else. I've not played something called a PUBG. You all know that. I played Fortnite for maybe, I guess, one round, and I stopped playing because it was stupid. There was a trampoline, and I was jumping up and down on it, and then the screen condensed, and I got killed. So, so it is what it is. So, but you know, PlayStation, they giving out those pony contracts this week. I know that to the millennials. So congratulations to the millennials. Even though they're a bunch of Lulus, they still know a good thing when they play it. So Xbox exclusive L the game. Oh man, y'all are terrible. So why isn't Halo Storm on PC Master Race? I don't know. I can't speak. Everybody has a preference. Halo Storm prefers Xbox. That's fine. I mean, I don't. You know, nobody should begrudge anybody their preferences. So it's not a big deal. Did I finally increase my game score to 4%? Who, me? I don't know. I don't even know where to look for that. Oh man. So yeah, if he likes convenience, if anybody likes convenience, then get a console. That's, you know, that's all I can say. If you like the convenience, because PC, that's a little more arduous and stuff like that. It is what it is. So but everybody's different. It's not the end of the world. So what now? Xbox fanboys want crossplay. I thought PUBG was crossplay. Didn't PUBG crossplay? So, I mean, as far as I know, PUBG is crossplay with PC. You know, I mean, Well, the whole thing about the AAA games is that it was the Xbox community that made the game being AAA important. I mean, to me, a game is a game. One of the best games I've played, two of the best games I've played this generation is Life is Strange and Hellblade, and they're not AAA games. So, and again, I enjoyed Hellblade. I hated the puzzles. I hated them, but you all were there laughing at me. It was fun, but I didn't like puzzles. But man, Life is Strange. My God, that game was that's one of the best games I played. So, so, so it's not crossplay. It's not. It's not crossplay with even PC. Oh, you know what? You're right because it's still in preview. You're right. You're correct. You're correct. All right. So, yep, you're right. So, yeah, I don't know where do I check to see what my percentage is on my Xbox. I mean, I know it's low. So, but nobody wants to play. I'm like, anybody want to play Horizon, Forza Horizon? Nobody wants to play. I can play Gears of War. I think I still got Gears on there. So if anybody wants to play Gears 4, that's fine. You know, I can play. I only got another week and a half with it. I got Halo 5, I think, on there. I would have to pull that up again. But so as far as multiplayer game, I've got the Division on there. See, nobody wants to play the Division. I have not played Captain Spirit. I won't be able to play that till next week because I should have played yesterday. Now I could play it today, but I forgot I downloaded it. And I forgot it was there. I'm going to, so I'll be forced to play Mass Effect. I'm going to be forced to play Mass Effect 2 because nobody on the Xbox wants to play anything. So, but anybody wants to play the Division on the Xbox, the Division, I will play that as soon as I get off with the podcast. So I just need to know. I don't know what KB and M support on Xbox is. So Well, that is true. You can hook up an HDMI cable. Well, just like you can never use a controller anytime you want on PC. Yeah, that's another thing I'm gonna have to start saving for. I gotta save for something called RAM and other stuff. So Gwent is the game to play. What is the purpose of that game? I tried to play that and I was terrible. I kept getting smoked. I mean, the computer was giving me free smoke. So, so yeah, but what is the purpose of that game? So what's going on, Texas Lean? So who's got a good setup, controllers and all? Yeah, shout out to the people to jump. I think gave me that. It was 901 that gave me that controller for Xbox. Man, shout out, yeah. Yeah, Witcher 3 arguably it was one of my favorite games this generation as well. So it was a great game. Good updates on both consoles. So if you haven't played them yet, I recommend The Witcher. I recommend that you also get the DLCs for them. PUBG does not do crossplay. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. So I thought PUBG was doing crossplay, but I guess it's not. Xbox fans can't drive. They play Forza the same way. Oh, okay. Well, Forza is an arcade driving game. So fun to play, but yeah, it's not realistic at all. So it is what it is. So, but it is what it is. So it is what it is. All right. Let's show you before I close it down. We're going to show you what the Black Order brought for me today. So let me go ahead and switch this on over. And actually, where's that screen at? Okay, there's that, and that. And it should. All right. Cool. Why in the world is it? Okay, finally. All right, it's starting to work. All right, I was like, what is going on? All right. So check out what I got today. I got the email. Ah, and here it is. Oh. All right, there's something wrong with the camera. The camera is not doing what it's supposed to do. Let me turn it off. So it's there. I wonder why it's not broadcasting. Is it behind? Is that what this is? Okay, well, I don't know what's going on. It's like it's almost 6 seconds behind. All right. But check it out, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of my Infinity Stones. I got it today. It is a what is it? Oh, it's an EVGA. It is 600-watt power supply. And yeah, pretty nice. Dude, I paid $29 for this. $29. So, oh, this is the broken chair. You can kind of see it's kind of crooked. Step back. So, yeah. Hold on. Let me. I have to change. Yeah, but you can see where it's crooked. So, but that's my power supply. I got that today, and let's see here. All right. And I got this bad boy. Check that out. This is a, let me turn it around. So I got this as a Corsair. It's a gaming one. It's RGB. So this right here, it changes colors. So it's pretty cool. This was on sale as well. I got this for $29.99. So I didn't do bad. I mean, I got 2 of my Infinity Stones. And so I'm excited. I mean, I'm really getting excited. And of course, sitting back there you can see back there is the GPU, and I'm just waiting on the Ryzen CPU to come in because I thought that's what this was, but I got this. This came in, and this came in, but the Ryzen CPU is still not come in. And it is what it is. But I really am looking at that. I'm really going to enjoy playing on this thing. It's even got a little red button right here. But it changes colors. It changes colors, and I'm all about it changing colors. So that's the only reason why I bought it. So, because I wasn't going to buy it. I was mad. I thought I was going to get my Ryzen CPU. And so we're going to go ahead and stack it back here. Starting to come together. There's my Infinity Gauntlet right back over there. So right here. So far. Coming together. Of course, my keyboard's in the other room. Not going to go and get that. That's crazy. So, let me go ahead and turn the camera off here. And camera off. So yeah, I'm getting excited. So I was in a good mood today. Got good news. We had quantified data pop up today. Chop it up for about another 15 minutes. Craig has turned on Xbox. I haven't turned on them. I still have an Xbox, guys. So, oh, you like that couch in 1988? Yeah, it's cool. It might be the same couch. So, you never told us what games we could expect. Probably because the only people to know what games to expect are is Sony. So I would definitely wait on Sony before any games. So so Xbox is simplified on PC. Yeah. Whatever been on, I'm not on nobody's side. I mean, my goodness gracious, I've got both the Xbox and the Pro, and I don't have a Switch yet, so I don't really talk on the Switch. Shout out to everybody that's got it. They have quality games on the Switch too. So the Messiah of PC, no, not yet. So, so the Xbox turn on its own customers. Xbox is fine. I mean, they're putting games on PC, and my next big purchase now is the RAM. So Lou Waffle didn't tell me about any games. He just told me about it's named the Kraken. They're developing it under the name Kraken, and this PS5, and it will be out in 2021. I put that on Twitter today. So it will be more powerful because it has to run VR, and so they'll have a little bit more power on their GPU. But Xbox's Scarlet will be within the same range. They're both going to do the same thing. So it's just that Xbox is not running VR anymore. At least not announced VR. Let's put it like that. Who knows? Maybe here in the next year they can announce something. They may announce a studio that's going to do VR games. So which is possible. It is possible. So, or they'll get some of those games that Sony has on their VR to come over, but Microsoft's got to have its own VR. So, does it have a body? I assume not right now. Not right now. It does not. It's just something that's on a piece of paper right now. Your motherboard. I got to get a motherboard too. Yeah, I got to do that today. So they actually do have motherboards at Best Buy, but they didn't have any up there today because they're on crack for what they want for those motherboards. So time to make fun of Xbox since Mega Drive accused me of falsely. Yeah, they don't have VR, and this is not yet. So yeah, no, Lou Waffle did not again give me any more information. So not about games. Or why would Lou Waffle know about games? He doesn't work. That's not what Lou Waffle does. So so yeah, I remember playing some games on Xbox. It did take a whole lot of time to play. Yeah, Fatal, you're gonna have to explain Gwent to me. Like, what is the purpose of Gwent? I mean, I had a bunch of cards on that last Witcher game, and the only reason I played was I thought it was going to advance the story, and I was terrible. I was garbage on Gwent. Garbage on Gwent. So, yeah. Project Kraken was also the name for Resistance 2. Okay. Oh, man. Bandwidth calls the X to have lots of 4K games. Yeah, I mean, again, the Xbox is more powerful. It's not that, I mean, again, all right, not the end of the world. So, but yeah, what else is going on out there? Well, what are you all doing? Yeah, gonna be wrapping it up here shortly. But what are you all playing tonight? So I'm gonna rest. I mean, I was gonna play some Horizon Zero Dawn, but I think I'm gonna rest. So Matt's channel, but really? All right, cool. So Matt's has had a couple videos today. I woke up and he had already had one loaded, so he's been putting in work. So go check him on out. So what got canceled? Oh, Connect was trash. Yeah, it was a good idea, but it wasn't very well thought out how they were going to implement it. So that's just reality. So Detroit. Oh, you're gonna play some Detroit? All right. Who else is playing what? I'm serious. I'm laying down. Like after this podcast, I will be laying down. So yeah, Xbox rest in peace. Yeah. Well, I'm a rest and I'll wake up and then I'll preheat the oven and I'll throw my ribs in there. So naming an Xbox exclusive that isn't trash this gen. They don't have any exclusives. That's a trick question. So, it's just reality. That was a good one, though. You almost got me. So Rise, isn't that on PC? Rise is on PC, I believe. How did I beat Horizon before you did? I didn't think you could ever beat Horizon. Because I'm just playing the game. Are you talking about Horizon? Are you talking about Horizon Zero Dawn? Oh no, this is my third playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. I didn't play it with Frozen Wilds DLC. I thought you meant Horizon, the driving game cycle. My bad. So yeah, I do want some free smoke. So, but anybody wants to play the Division on the Xbox, I mean, like, damn, nobody wants to play. And this is, you are supposed to be the online gamers, the people that want to call in the B2 and all that kind of stuff. I mean, nobody wants to play that game. You know, people are ripping on games with gold. They said it was trash. I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, I canceled mine, so I won't be able to play like that. Now, Splinter Cell Conviction, that's a good game. That's a good game. I highly recommend everybody, if you didn't play Splinter Cell Conviction, play that game. That game is good. So, that game is good. So, but yeah, I always want free smoke. So, Ubisoft is just meh. So, yeah. So I'm just letting people know, you got it for $18. Wow. If Sony made an Aloy doll, I think they already have one. They might, I don't know. So I know Aloy for crossplay is very popular. A lot of people do her for crossplay or whatever that thing is called. So you want to play the Division? Okay, that's one person. So yeah, nobody else wants to play. So oh, come on. No, I wouldn't. So, but there was a girl at the Comic-Con here that she was dressed as Aloy. She had a pretty good costume on. So she was okay. Didn't have her hair right, but it's hard to do her hair. So crossover in Monster Hunter World. Yeah. But she still looked the same too. They pretty much had her straight down. So I do not have Rocket League. So you'll be on your Scorpio in about a half hour. Okay, well, that give me time to take a little power nap. So yeah, crossover in Monster Hunter. Yeah, I enjoy Monster Hunter, so that was a pretty good game. So, damn, fish and chips. Wow. I don't fear for my life. I mean, she's a good girl. She got her boot off finally, where she broke her fibula, so she's happy about that. So she'll actually, no, see, I'm working this weekend, so I won't really see her this weekend. So, well, nobody wants to give me no free smoke. So she's not, well, she can be fired. I'm like, when she gets upset, yeah, she'll go, she can go from 0 to 100 in like 1 second. I've seen it. So, I mean, yeah, you cross that Italian blood with her Latino blood, and yeah, when she gets that, she's like, what are you? I mean, like, yeah, we've argued before. Like, what are you, crazy? I mean, it's going through it. So, oh no, you're not gonna get to see her. Good grief. So I'm gonna need the fastest DDR4 memory with no less than 16 gigs. You want that 1400? Yeah, I know, and I'm not looking forward to having to pay that. So I'm not. So I need like an extra, like, in order to get everything that is with the RAM. I need about $300. Is what I need. So, and I'm trying to get it all for under that. That is the memories, like I can find the memory for like 149. I gotta get the motherboard. That's gonna be about 89. Then there was something else I have to get. I didn't forgot. Because the CPU's coming. So, but that's kind of what I want to pay. Oh, I have to get a monitor. Yeah, because people are like this to hook it up to the TV, and I want a monitor. So, damn. Oh, baloney. Oh, he played 319? No, not for that Ryzen 7. How much was your Ryzen 7? So, how much was your Ryzen 7 1700X? That had to at least be 300, didn't it? So I'm just asking. I mean, I'm getting the Ryzen. I'm just getting the 1600 one. So the Ryzen. So Life is Strange 2. Yeah, I should have got Life is Strange when Xbox had that on sale for their E3 thing. I forgot all about it. Literally forgot all about it. So cheap bastards. Oh, it shipped from Germany. How much did shipping cost? So how much did shipping cost? See, that's what they're getting people. So the different thing with a different name, okay. So same thing with a different name. Well, I don't know why they couldn't market it as a Scorpio. So, but they didn't. It cost you $31 to get it here. So it cost you $350. You're looking at $350. So for everything. That's not bad though. That's not bad. So yeah, well, my Xbox Scorpio does exist, and it has a Ryzen CPU. So, but yeah, it is what it is. But again, in time, in time. So, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna get on up out of here. You got a 2319. What's that mean? The part was 286. Oh, okay. How? I thought you put it there. All right, that's fine. Cool. No, I mean, you got a good deal. You got a good deal. 2700X is didn't you repack? Yeah, it's repacked, but I got my Xbox S. I got my Xbox S and everything transferred over there. So seamlessly. They helped me do it. It took about, I had to call them and leave a callback number. They called back in like 10 minutes and walked me through the whole thing. She was like, make sure you got both of them turned on. She did some stuff. I did some stuff. And I was happy. So Vegas 64 liquid cost you $6. Damn. So man, y'all are dropping coin on these PCs. So I'm trying to I'm building mine just, a little bit at a time. So, so but yeah. But all right then. I'm going to jump on off here, people. I do appreciate you all swinging by for this happy hour podcast. So, and shout out to you all for coming by the Porch Life podcast last night. So USB 3.0 bottlenecks. Okay. All right. So yeah, Halo Storm, you realize it was pointless to buy an SSD. Will the PS5 come with that free smoke? It might. It will be the world's most powerful console when it launches. I tell you that much. But that doesn't mean anything. So, they got to have some games with it. So, but guys, I'm gonna jump on off here. I do appreciate you all being here. Definitely made my Friday. Like I said, I'm gonna go lay down on the couch and rest. I got to work tomorrow and Sunday and Monday. So, so shout out to everybody. Shout out to One Stop for Gamers. He stopped by the live stream yesterday on the game I was playing. Shout out to Fatal Mephisto, Robin Gaming. They were part of the Dream Team back in the day. Shout out to Foxy Games. I'm gonna have to tweet him tomorrow and let him know I won't be able to make the Gamer Couch podcast, and because I have to work on Sunday. And so shout out to everybody that came through here today. I do appreciate it. As you can see, the Infinity Stone I'm building, the Infinity Gauntlet, I'm building it. So, but I do appreciate you all being here. And so I wanted to show you all where the donations that I gotten, where the money was going. So they're still holding on a little bit of it. And I still got, I think, $25 more. So I'm excited. But I got that new mouse. I'm more excited about the mouse than anything. So, all right, then, guys, I'm going to jump on off here. I appreciate you being here. And thanks for coming. You all have a good Friday. And, yeah, hit me up if you all want to play. Like I said, I'll be on the if I'm playing Mass Effect on that Xbox Scorpio or the Xbox One S, then I may not be able to jump on the Division. But just let me know, and I'll definitely try to hop on there with you guys. But try to grab one more player. So yeah, I am a lazy bum. So, but you all take it easy, as you know. Well, I forgot to do my recap. That's my bad, my fault. So H1Z1's hit 10 million on PS4 alone. I don't know if that's all players or just downloads. Halo is going to Showtime as a TV show, which is perfectly fine for me. Google console very well may be built, and it looks like it's going to happen. And and my PC has got a couple more Infinity Stones. So you all take it easy. Be blessed. Be safe. Keep it gaming. Take it easy. Peace.